evidence has resurfaced of Meghan Markle's alleged, rumoured yacht girl days. Now,
as author Kirby Summers suggested that the then Meghan Markle likely spent time with Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein before she even met Prince Harry, we again highlight the mucky murkiness and mendacious manner of this alleged yacht girl. According to Urban Dictionary, a yacht girl is an attractive young woman who finds ways to get access to luxurious surroundings by being available to wealthy men.
Okay, listen up, because this is wild. Meghan Markle's past, oh honey, it refuses to stay buried. Just when everything starts to simmer down and people start focusing on, I don't know, Taylor Swift's tour or the next royal baby watch, boom, the internet explodes like someone dropped a scandal grenade. This time, the infamous yacht girl chatter is back. But now, oh, there's a visual. Yep, a little white bikini, a sleek yacht in the background, and Meghan, young, radiant, holding a drink and flashing that pre-play smile. The kind of smile you learn to weaponize when you're climbing social ladders. And just like that, social media loses its collective mind. Let's be fair here. Being on a yacht, not a crime, okay? No one's saying Meghan broke maritime law, but that's not what this is about. This is about optics, about public image, and how Meghan and Harry have basically built their brand around this Romeo and Juliet meets Netflix saga, us against the world. So the internet? Oh, it lives to poke holes in fairy tales. Now here's the kicker. That photo, it's been floating around for years. It first appeared on some shadowy blog that's since been scrubbed cleaner than the Buckingham Palace silverware. But the screenshots? Oh baby, they live forever. And thanks to a tweet from an account literally called Yacht Receipts Are Us, yes, that's real, it's back. Meghan, surrounded by gorgeous women, mystery man looming in the back. People are whispering the name, yup, Prince Andrew.
Reminder, Prince Harry married a talentless Soho house, alleged, named Meghan Markle. And I've seen this before, but I have to admit.
And here we go. Conspiracy time. Was Meghan part of that shady yacht circuit? The one where the ultra-rich, royalty-adjacent types party under the Mediterranean sun with models and influencers in tow? No one's dropping hard proof, but girl, the internet doesn't need a court case to start the rumor mill. It spins on pure speculation. Now brace yourself. This gets hotter. A DM from 2016 has resurfaced from a guy named Adam Hound. Apparently, he threw some legendary yacht parties in Monaco and Ibiza. His message? Hey, spot on the boat if you're free next week. Croatia? Innocent enough, unless you read between the flirty, familiar lines. Oh, and it was allegedly sent to an account tied to Meghan's pre-Harry, pre-place before she scrubbed her entire online life like it was a CIA assignment. And Meghan's team? Radio. Silence. Nada. No comment. No denial. And in PR land, that silence screams louder than any press release. If something's absurd, you shut it down fast. But this, it's the kind of silence that says, for the love of God, please stop looking, which is exactly why people are looking harder.
A Twitter account, GS Elevator, Goldman Sachs Elevator, shared on Twitter that Harry wasn't.
Now it's gone full-blown CSI. Instagram, TikTok sleuths are breaking down the grainy yacht pic like it's the Zapruder film. One noticed the champagne brand Meghan's holding served only at exclusive VIP parties in Saint-Tropez. Another zoomed in on a necklace, claimed it was a gift from some art world bigwig with Hollywood connections. And guess who just slithered out of the gossip dungeon? Lady Cullen Campbell. Yes, her. She's hinting, well, I've heard things, but I can't say them here. Translation? Yes, sweetie, I absolutely know, but I like my bank account lawyer-free. But wait, it gets even messier. According to a source who's still cozy with royal circles, yes, those people talk, Meghan is apparently in meltdown mode, calling in favors, begging editors, threatening lawsuits, a cease and desist, flying faster than Harry's hairline back in 2020. I mean, can you blame her? She's spent years reinventing herself, from Deal or No Deal, briefcase girl to brave duchess slaying dragons in the British press. But if these yacht rumors have a whiff of truth, that reinvention starts to look more like a rebranding. Because let's be real, Meghan didn't just survive Hollywood, she might have played it like a pro.
Dictionary. A yacht girl is an attractive young woman who finds ways to get access to luxurious surroundings by being available to wealthy men. In Hollywood, the term yacht girl essentially means a woman who works as an...
Now, let's talk about the phrase yacht girl. It's got baggage and not the designer kind. Technically, it means a young, gorgeous woman invited aboard some millionaire's floating paradise. But come on the internet, it's code. It's gossip shorthand for something transactional. Meghan's haters, they've been waiting for this. These photos are their oxygen, proof, they say, that Meghan didn't stumble into royalty through fate, but through strategy. That maybe her first meeting with Harry wasn't a rom-com setup with beers and banter, but a carefully curated climb up the Monte Carlo social ladder. Even Meghan's fans, some are stuttering. She was just having fun, they argue. Who hasn't been on a yacht? Others, they're not buying it, especially now with Spotify in the rear view, Netflix allegedly cooling, and the VIP invites getting thinner than Meghan's patience. This scandal is not just embarrassing, it's brand poison. Meanwhile, the royalist crew, they're cackling over their teacups.
Princess. I am a princess.
Yes. No, I know, but for the magazine interview, you were playing the part of a delusional, made-up princess.
You know, it's so funny that you say playing the part of a delusional, made-up princess. I am a delusional, made-up princess.
UK tabloids are drooling. Headlines like "From Deck to Duchess" and "Waves of Regret." One columnist even quipped, if only she'd spent more time on the lifeboat and less on the lounge deck, she could have dodged this PR iceberg. You cannot make this up. But here's what's really fascinating. Meghan's team isn't denying this. They're not issuing statements. They're going scorched earth, scrubbing, blocking, deleting. And when you erase this aggressively, it starts to feel real. And let's talk Harry. He reportedly hates the yacht girl narrative, absolutely loathes it. Friends say it's the one rumor that boils his blood. He sees it as a direct attack on Meghan's integrity and his judgment. He's fuming, pushing his team into overdrive. Same energy he used to protect Diana's memory, now it's full DEFCON 1 to defend Meghan's. But here's the catch. It's 2025. You can't call up a paper and make stories disappear. You're not dealing with Fleet Street anymore. You're battling Reddit, TikTok, deep dives, and Twitter receipts. Once it's out there, it lives, it breathes, and no amount of spin will scrub it clean.
Girl past set to be exposed in a new documentary that's finally going to air next month. Let's put it this way, I smell a scared little
So where does this leave Meghan now? Picture it, standing right at the crossroads of her glittering past and her curated present. Behind her, blurry yacht photos. Ahead, the image of a poised duchess trying to hold it all together while the internet is basically playing detective in real time. And every time one of these rumors floats up, some so-called yacht story goes viral, it chips away at the facade. The whole "she's just like us but royal" narrative starts to wobble. Because even if it's exaggerated, even if it's unfair, the way Meghan's team is reacting makes it feel like there's fire under all that smoke. And honey, perception, it's everything. And now, buckle up, because this scandal is no longer just Meghan's PR mess. It's a royal headache by association. Once those yacht pics started swirling again, the Royal Whisper Network kicked into high gear. Biographers exposés. They weren't going on the record, but the murmurs were loud enough to rattle the walls at Kensington Palace. "We warned you," they whispered. Turns out, Meghan's past? Not exactly a mystery to the firm. Oh, they knew. The senior aides, the slick PR machines, even a few royals themselves. They weren't blind. They knew about Meghan's Hollywood hustle, the ambitious social circle, and yes, those glittering Mediterranean escapades. But they let Harry go ahead. Why? Love, darling. And let's not forget, the monarchy needed fresh energy. Someone new, someone exciting. They gambled. But the mess? It's way messier than they bargained for. And here's the real tea. A royal insider told the Mirror, off the record of course, that Buckingham had their red flags. Not about her being American or biracial, no. That wasn't the real concern. What spooked them was how sanitized her online life was. Scrubbed clean, tag photos, gone, travel pics, deleted, comments vanished. Like, girl, what were you hiding? Because let's be honest, owning your past, totally fine, but erasing it like it never happened, suspicious AF. Had Meghan just said, yeah, I partied on yachts, I was single, successful, and loving life, people would have clapped, moved on. But this cloak and dagger digital wipeout only makes people dig harder, and dig they are. Side-by-sides of Meghan from 2013, clinking glasses in Mykonos versus Meghan in 2018, wrapped in royal couture for that engagement pic, same face, totally different story. But people aren't mad at the glow-up. They're sniffing out the cover-up. And then, enter stage left, Marcus Anderson. In other words, those were business dinners, darling. Business with a view of the Amalfi Coast. Now imagine how that lands when your entire public persona has been just a humble actress who happened to fall in love with a prince. It's not illegal, it's not even scandalous, on paper, but it pokes a giant hole in the Cinderella narrative. Because if you weren't plucked from obscurity but instead networked your way into elite circles with laser focus, well, suddenly the fairy tale feels like a LinkedIn success story with better lighting. And ooh, honey, it's not done. A photo has surfaced. Yep, again. A grainy, slightly blurry pic allegedly taken in late 2016. Meghan walking casually past a sleek white yacht with a now infamous sticker on it, Prince Andrew Charters. The internet lost its mind. The photo came from some forgotten portside album, apparently posted by a yacht crew member. It was deleted fast, but not fast enough for Reddit. They snatched it, scanned it, and verified the metadata like full-blown digital bloodhounds. And now they've connected it to actual yacht logs. One Redditor tracked the exact coordinates. Another matched Meghan's alleged Instagram check-in to the same area. And that sticker? Maritime nerds linked it to a known charter service connected to, you guessed it, an oligarch with royal ties. So now it's not just maybe Meghan was on a yacht once, it's she was there on that boat at that time, and once people connect enough of these dots, it doesn't even matter what's real anymore. The public perception has shifted. The trust cracked. Now enter the legal cavalry. Sources say his inner circle is in crisis mode. Media strategists are being brought in. Messaging is being workshopped. Phones are being monitored. There's talk of prepping breakfast show statements if things don't simmer down. Because if this yacht story jumps from gossip blogs to Good Morning America, game over. Here's the tragic twist though. The more polished the damage control, the faker it all feels. People are sniffing out the spin, and the Meghan brand, built on authenticity and truth, is starting to feel like a PR illusion. Now let's talk about Meghan's location. Where is she? What's she doing? Well, reportedly, she's gone completely underground. No pap strolls in Montecito, no IG filters, no podcast content, nada. And for someone who built her empire on curated storytelling, that eerie silence? It speaks volumes. Insider whispers say she's huddled in meetings. PR experts, ghostwriters, narrative consultants, plotting a comeback, possibly a new docuseries or a memoir or both, something that lets her reclaim the story before it eats her alive. But here's the tea. Harry's apparently not on board. Word is he wants to pause everything. No memoirs, no documentaries, not until this storm passes. Because any content right now, especially anything about mental health or authenticity, will get dissected like a frog in biology class. You can't preach vulnerability when the world's asking if you faked the love story. So how's the public reacting? Well, let's just say not great. Supporters? Shrinking. Even her loyal defenders are going quiet. Some are posting things like, "We miss the Meghan who felt real." Oomph. When your diehard fans start doubting, that's not a good sign. That's not just brand erosion, that's identity collapse. But yes, there are still ride or dies out there. The ones who say she owes no one her past. And you know what? They're right. People do have a right to privacy. But here's where it gets complicated. Privacy isn't the same as control. And the second people feel manipulated, like they've been sold a version of the truth, the audience turns. As one marketing analyst, off the record obviously, put it, when your reputation team turns into a digital SWAT squad, scrubbing everything and staging silences, it doesn't reassure people. It tells them you're scared. And fear, not exactly a great brand message, especially when your brand was built on being fearless. Now, here's the final twist of the knife. Meghan once told the world she was crushed by toxic media, that she was a victim of palace games, royal cruelty, and salacious press narratives. And maybe she was, but now people are saying she might be running her own palace, spinning her own narrative, suppressing unflattering truths with legal threats and brand rewrite. That flips the story hard. Suddenly, Meghan's not just fighting a system, she might be one. And what makes this whole thing so electric, so sticky, is that you don't need full proof to destroy a narrative. All it takes is a whisper, a screenshot, a sticker on the side of a boat. Because once the doubt sets in, it never really leaves. This entire scandal, it's not about one blurry photo, it's about what people now believe they saw. So about the emotional contract Meghan made with the public and how one misstep can undo it all. There is a way out. She could own it. Say, yes, I was on yachts. Yes, I had ambition. I was building a life. That doesn't make me fake. It makes me human. That kind of honesty, it might just work. People love a redemption arc, but right now, that's not what's happening. Right now, we're watching a very carefully managed image unravel. And if she doesn't speak soon, doesn't own this chapter before someone else does, it's not just a scandal, it's a turning point. Because the internet never forgets.